I want to talk to you about how to sell home decor online this year. How do you make money? How do you actually plan everything? How do you actually strategize and make sure that you find the right clients and in a very efficient manner? So here is the overview I want you to really pay attention to. When you think about selling home decor online, you have to really understand that you got to have a strategy. That's for sure. You got to have a list of suppliers because see the thing is that home decor clients are pretty they're really sensitive to certain things and they're really particular. So you got to have a list of reliable suppliers, and you got to also have a way to actually make sure that you never run out of stock. Okay, so inventory management plays an important role if you want to really if you want to satisfy clients and you want to really maintain a certain level of reputation. Quality is important, but most importantly, reliability actually is the priority here. So now, if you think about home decor, you can actually sell home decor as a regular, let's say, as a regular business model or as a drop shipping model. Now, why is home decor a great drop shipping model? Well, that's because there are limitless, unique product options to sell. In other words, you are really, you have a lot of options. You have a lot of scenarios possible. It's very easy for beginners to find winning dropshipping products in this niche. If you are a beginner, if you are a rookie, and you are trying to really establish yourself in the home decor niche, it doesn't matter whether you're a rookie or not. You can actually find winning products. Many home decor products rarely go out of style because hey, I mean, this is actually a lifestyle market. So it's not a fashion. It's not a fad. It's more like a more like a sustainable sort of niche. And also, the global home decor market is actually valued at $700 billion. Think about it, $700 billion. That's 700 with nine zeros at the end. That's really huge. Okay, so the whole thing is that if you are trying to really build your home decor empire, you really have to understand that there is money to be made if you have the right strategy, you have the right, let's say, strategy, the right suppliers, and the right partners. So let me explain to you how to really drop ship home decor online. Okay, the first thing you want to do here is that you have to really understand that it's all about making sure that you have the right suppliers. Right, I've told you this before. You have to really make sure that you have the right suppliers, and I will speak about suppliers later on. But I want to really assist on that particular aspect of things. That everything starts with how you source the home decor products. Okay, so actually you have a lot of supplier directories online, and you can actually, some of them are paid, some of them are free, and you have to do a little bit of research. If you need help, let us know in the comment section, and we'll certainly guide you to the best supplier directory based on your location. Okay, and so just make sure that you go to a reputable database like Doba or like Spocket. Okay, and you also want to sort of filter for home and furniture, and then you can start browsing. So the first thing you want to do when it comes to actually dropship home decor online, you want to find your winning home decor product. So you need to search for one that meets most of the following requirements, like unique appearance that solves a very common problem, because it's all about actually answering your customers' pain points. It's all about solving their pain points. And you also want to have an item that is not sold at most huge offline or online retailers, right? You do not want the tool to be like the product to be available 24/7 everywhere. And you also want to have a product that has potential for a good dropshipping profit margin. Okay, and so you have also you want to use tools such as Ad Spy tools such as the Drop Spy, Ecom Hunt to look for the best products, and you also can really search for popular products on TikTok or Facebook. Next, you want to get a good supplier. So once you find your winning home decor product, find a good supplier. So basically, I mean, great dropshipping suppliers are no longer scarce. Fortunately, not unfortunately, fortunately, especially when it comes to the home decor niche, you have a lot of players they're there to help you out, to provide you with the best products. If you want to sell home decor online, you need to create your online store. When it comes to creating your online store, you have a lot of possibilities. I mean, you have e-commerce platforms, or you can just go to a marketplace. So a marketplace such as eBay or Amazon or Etsy can also allow you to create an online store. The thing is that whether you go with an e-commerce marketplace or an e-commerce platform, you have the pros and cons, right? When you go to a site such as Amazon, you have you have traffic already. You have the traffic there already, but also you have competition because you have a lot of players in that home decor niche. But if you have, and by the way, you don't own your email list, okay? Your clients, your current clients or your past clients, you have no idea about their information. But if you build your own store, if you build your own store, you own everything. You own the traffic, you own the data. You can really work on that data. So like it's really one of those things where you have to see what works for you. Okay. And what I want to say here is that when I speak about e-commerce platform, I'm speaking about Shopify. I'm speaking about BigCommerce. I'm speaking about WooCommerce. I'm speaking about Big Cartel. I'm speaking about Magento. I'm speaking about Adobe Commerce. I'm speaking about a lot of possibilities. Okay, and it's one of those things where you have to see what works for you. And so that's number three. Number four, you want to bring visitors to your store. So there are a couple of ways to advertise your product and start bringing potential customers to your store. It's one of those things where, depending on your niche, depending on the home decor niche that you really are going after, there are certain channels, there are certain conduits that are better than others. But one thing for sure, when it comes to bringing visitors to your store, you have a Facebook. You can try Facebook ads. You can try TikTok marketing. You can try Pinterest ads. You can also go through Instagram influencers. You have to really see what works for your specific niche. Maybe your audience is actually hanging out online on Snapchat. If so, you want to really invest in Snapchat's ads. Let me talk to you about suppliers here. I spoke to you a little earlier about actually finding the right suppliers. So I want to share with you a few suppliers when it comes to selling home decor online. So basically, the thing is that it's all about having the right, like quality suppliers, right? Don't waste your time. So the first such supplier I want to share with you is Village Wrought Iron. So Village Wrought Iron. So here you have a supplier that has a shipping location in the U.S. and the average product cost is $50 all the way to $100. And so the official website is actually, you can see this on the screen. So basically, this home decor dropshipping supplier will supply your online store with extremely high quality items that are all manufactured in central New York. Even though the company itself is will wait for like 2 or 3 days to ship items, you can be sure all their products are actually in the states, especially in New York. Okay, and all of their products are made with lead-free domestic materials and are perfect for creating a quality brand. So if you want to really create a quality brand, think about Village Wrought Iron. Next, you have a ProMan products. So ProMan products are a pretty good supplier also. So shipping location worldwide, average product cost $100 to $500, and ProMan products is a U.S. based supplier that can ship any product you sell globally. They sell all types of home decor and furniture, which can really provide a very satisfying profit margin to you. You also have a Warmly Yours. So Warmly Yours is another great player that you might want to really maybe contemplate. Okay, so the shipping location U.S. average products $500 to $1,500, and the website is actually there. You can see on the screen. So if you want to learn how to sell home decor online and take it to the next level, Warmly Yours is actually a high ticket dropshipping supplier that you can really use to get to the a very high level. They offer fairly expensive products that can be sold with remarkably high profit margins. So it's one of those things where you have to see what works for you and what your target audience can really afford, especially if you are targeting a multi-geography strategy. Let's say your clients are in different countries. So let me talk to you about how the strategy here. How do you sell furniture online? There are a few main ways to sell furniture online. And so the first thing you want to do is you want to make your own furniture. So if you or someone you know are skilled in making amazing furniture, then you might as well start selling online, right? However, you need to make sure that you can meet the demand if things start picking up. So the benefits here are that you get to brand your own products, you control the quality and design of your furniture like you are really in control. And you also have a greater sense of control and security. The drawbacks is that the drawbacks are that you have more expensive shipping, and basically you have to handle packaging and logistics yourself. So besides making your own furniture, you also have to design furniture. So an easier approach will be to design your own furniture and partner with a manufacturer who can handle a greater workload. So this way, you stick with the fun part while the rest is taken care of for you. Then you get your profits. So the benefits here are they're pretty visible, right? It takes less time, and expenses are significantly lower. It's more fun. In other words, you are able to actually get things done a lot faster. Now, the drawbacks are that you get a lower profit margin and you have less control over the quality of the product. You can also actually drop ship furniture. By the way, I'm just going through how do you want to sell furniture online. So besides making your own furniture, designing furniture, you can also drop ship furniture. So the best way to sell furniture online is to actually drop ship it. All you have to do is find suppliers that you can source furniture products from, advertise the furniture online, send the shipping details to your supplier once you make a sale, and enjoy the drop shipping profits, right? So that's really cool, especially when it comes to scaling real fast. So the benefits are pretty sensical. It is much cheaper. You don't need to store inventory. It's actually quick. You can sell many different types of furniture, and you can sell furniture globally. I mean, you can have clients in Africa, in the States, in Europe, in Asia, everywhere. I mean, the drawbacks are like the supplier has most of the control over products, and cost and inventory supply will vary from time to time. Now, here are the tactics I want to share with you a little bit. How do you sell handmade home decor online? So that's one of those things where you have to really be a little strategic. Okay, selling actually handmade things online is one of the most enjoyable and creative jobs ever. Whether you sell them on Etsy or Amazon handmade or Amazon regular or even eBay. Okay, before you even set up your online store, there are a couple of things you must simply do this year if you want to scale real fast. Okay, just make sure that you have at least a dozen of your handmade home decor products made and ready for shipping. Don't just have two or three and just hope that if clients come, you'll actually pick up. No, it doesn't work that way. You have to have at least 12 or 12 to 20. By the way, it's one of those things where the quantity can depend on the amount of time it takes to make them. Though, I mean, if you are really fast, or if the product itself is not really that complicated, then you can really have maybe 10 or 12. But if it takes time, then you want to have more. And so in any case, try to make as many as you possibly can before advertising them online. Okay, because the whole thing is that you do not want to piss customer off once they actually love the product, and because you run out of items. Okay, the thing is that if you actually are advertising products online, you gotta really meet the demand. If customers start ordering your product rapidly, you definitely don't want to disappoint customers at the start, because this can really ruin your growth real fast, and you do not want to be in that situation. And the second thing you want to do here is to create your product images and videos. You have a lot of software, a lot of tools online. Don't try to do things manually, okay? I mean, you basically you have to rely on free supplier images. Okay. The thing is, when it comes to taking product images, you do not want to really, let's say, take stock images because you want to really create that energy, that vibration, that connection with your customers, with your potential customers. Okay. And the cool thing is that you actually don't have to pay a photographer to actually take pictures. Just use your phone. I mean, you can take product photos with your smartphone at home, and you can have good quality pictures. Also, I mean, you can even use, let's say, photo editing software to really embellish the photo. I mean, the picture. Okay. So once you have all the photos you need, only then can you start to take them all online. From here, all you have to do is create a simple store and start marketing your brand real fast. So basically, when you think about things like from a very scalable manner, how do you market your home decor brand online? There is an element of marketing. There's an element of creating buzz. There's an element of making sure that you have a consistent strategy. Okay. The first step here is that you need to really learn how to sell home decor online by finding your target audience. It's one of those things where home decor. I think I said this before, is a 700 billion sort of market. So you have a lot of smaller pockets here and there that can really help you out. Now the question is, how can you really take advantage of those pockets? How can you make sure that they are really comfortable with the products you're selling? Okay, so basically, you got to really have a clear idea. You got to define your buyer persona. Once you have a clear idea about your buyer persona, you can really you know exactly what types of ads to create, which platform to market them on, and what types of home decor products you should sell more of, right? Because you do not want to actually like advertise on Pinterest when your audience is actually hanging out on Instagram or Facebook. You want to really meet your audience where they're hanging out at. Okay. You also need to really understand that this is not the only thing you have to do. Okay. You want to make sure that you are able to connect with your audience. Okay. So if you, for instance, if you set up a social media profile on Facebook, for instance, or Pinterest, or whatever, you set up you set up a social media presence. Make sure that you post regular content. So posting regular content on all relevant social media channels will help you big time. Incorporating various branded dropshipping strategies into all sales channels can also help you, depending upon the let's say the target niche you're going after. Also, hosting free giveaways on social media can also help you big time, especially when it comes to solidifying the ties you already have with customers. Okay, and please don't forget to engage with your community as much as possible. So you do not want to be seen as a brand that's really like really distant. No, you want to connect. You want to have a better chemistry, a greater chemistry. You want to have greater chemistry with your followers. That way, you are able to sell home decor online. Let's say real fast, whether it is handmade or made by made industrially, you are able to sell real fast. So here's a Coda. To this conversation, I spoke to you about how to sell home decor online. I gave you the overview, the suppliers, the strategy, the tactics, and now the Coda. Thank you so much. God bless you. I'll see you next time. Until then, remember, stay marvelous.